Hello, everybody. It's Make It Monday with Amy and Jim. So we're excited you're here. Hopefully, you aren't frozen over wherever you're at. It's a little chilly today, but it's fine.
It warmed up here.
It warmed up. It's going to get warmer this week, so
It was 5 this morning at home.
We're in good shape. So, what we're doing today, we're organizing our linen closets, right? So that is, I guess. Anyhow, I'll have to explain it better, but we're making these little bands to go around your linens, right? So, and how this all started was I opened my linen closet, which is not very big. It's when you say you just think like it's some glamorous thing. No, it's a little cubby in the bathroom, right? And so there's the sheets for Ed in my bed, and then there's the sheets for the boys, and there's the sheets for the trailer, and then there's the sheets, extra sheets, and they're all white or very similar in color. So once you fold them and stuff them in there, inevitably they start to get kind of jammed and disheveled in there, right? The pillowcases and the
and everything kind of looks the same.
Yeah, everything kind of looks the same. Hi, Miss Fran.
Hey, Fran.
So I just kind of came up with this little thing. It's very kind of bougie Martha Stewart, right? So you can have the very plain version, or you can have the fancy bougie version.
Hey, Barbara.
But what I was also thinking, these would make a really nice wedding gift. If you're giving sheets, if you're giving towels, if you're giving any kind of linens, it helps hold everything together. And basically what I'm talking about, now this is uncovered elastic. We have this is the plain one, right? So I just embroidered whatever size the sheets are. And then this is just, we all have that one piece of elastic left over.
Mm-hmm.
So it's about 22 inches all the way around, what I found out was the best size. And then these bands go over your linens. So when you put them in the closet, you know, this is one set. You could put a room on here. You could put whose sheets they are. You know, some people have flannel sheets and satin sheets and summer sheets and winter sheets. And so it's a good way to organize that. So, all right. And then you're going to have the more fancy version, where we just took a tube, right? And I put the elastic inside the tube, and I kind of like the sheared up look of the fabric.
Martha Stewart look.
Yeah, that's a little on the bougie side, right? And then I took some Timtex or Peltex, just something kind of hard and firm. And I put a piece of fabric on it. And again, there's no measurements here because you guys are smarter than I am. You can figure this out. And then I just made a piece of fabric on there, and I just embroidered the size of the sheets that were on there, right? So we have twin XLs, we have twins, we have fulls, we have RV sheets, we have, So I was starting to get honked off to open them all to figure out what they were. So it's how this kind of came about. So you just embroider whatever you want on here. You're going to trim it down, right? Just trim the Timtex away. And I'm going to show you how to turn the tube with this. And then this just gets prettied and folded.
So all the raw edges get folded under.
All the raw edges get folded under and wrapped around. It's kind of hard to hold it up. So then you have this really pretty little ring to go around all your linens. So, all right, hey. So let's go. I took a tube of fabric. It was 2.5 inches. She just went to sleep. 2.5 inches by the width. So this is 44 wide, right? And then this is 1/2 inch non-roll elastic. And I didn't cut it. I'm just going to fill the tube and kind of cut it and sew it as I need it, so I don't have any miscuts. But the secret to all of this is a tube turner, right? These brass tube turners are 40-ish years old. I remember her name was Irma, and her husband was as an engineer.
I remember Irma, yeah.
And I'm trying to think of the original. I still have the original box in there, what the company was called.
Fast Turn.
Fast Turn. And it comes with this little wire pigtail that inserts up inside here. You can find plastic versions now, but you can still buy these, but they're kind of expensive because of the brass tube.
Yeah.
So I have the originals, and she was the sweetest lady. They just introduced them at the American Sewing Guild show in Pittsburgh.
Mm-hmm.
And that's how we kind of found her. So this is a tube turner. So what you're going to do is you're going to take your tube, your tube of fabric, 2.5 inch by the width, right? I didn't want to have to measure anything. And I'm just going to shear everything on here. You can get about a 3-yard tube on here, depending on how much you're willing to work. I'm going to get rid of that salvage because that's a little harder to turn. Now, here's what the cool thing is. I'm going to insert my pigtail. Right? Insert the pigtail. And I'm just going to fold over the edge just a little bit. And it's righty-tighty. And I'm going to push my pigtail up through there. And I'm going to start to pull in. But before I get too carried away, I'm going to take my elastic. Of course, this is non-roll elastic. So now I'm going to try to roll it, right? And I'm just going to kind of put it at the end of my tube and pull back. And look what's happening. It is pulling the elastic in as the tube is turning. Whoops, that wasn't good. I just yanked it out. But see, as you pull it in, it will pull itself out. Let's see if I can reconnect. I was getting carried away. If I can just get it to the end, that's all I needed. We had a blooper first thing in the morning. Never good. So I'm just going to hold it and kind of shear it on myself. How's that? Now this went so smooth. All right, there we go. Anyway, you pull it and turn it at the same time. Doggone it. Doggone it. My pigtail came loose. I didn't insert it in enough. But doing everything one-handed so you could see the camera is a different story. So I just took and stitched my elastic down and I sheared up the tube. And it's about 22 inches. So it's a 24 inches. It's about 12 inches kind of collapsed. So, oh, Miss Becky's on here. Becky, you ready for your cruise? Miss Power Tools. So I'm just going to take the two ends. And we're just going to stitch them together. Just to make so I'm not doing double the work, right? And then you're going to take your embroidered piece and just kind of just turn under those raw edges. Now this one's a little small, but I can show you the other one. And then you're just going to roll this around here. Right? Roll it to the back and stitch it. So it looks like that. Right? So this is the simple, it's my linen closet. No one's ever in there. I really don't care. To making something a little more Martha HGTV.
Yes.
Right. So now when you give a set of sheets, right, you can, so for a gift or whatever, you can make these bands. And so they look super pretty. So if you give us sheets or towels or, maybe you have a multi-family household, your name could be on there. Anything could be.
Jerry had a nice comment.
What's that? How to fold your fitted sheets. My gosh. I don't fold them like I should now. But man, my grandmother, right? The first thing I learned to iron were my grandfather's t-shirts, like undershirts, right? And handkerchiefs. And then we progressed from there. And then the sheets had to be folded the right way. And then, yeah, not so much anymore. I don't iron Ed's handkerchiefs anymore. I'm just going to come out and be very transparent about that.
I remember my mom ironing sheets.
Yes, we did.
Everybody did.
We did because our first washer ran through one of them ringer things. Oh my God, am I old? And you'd hang them outside.
Well, we didn't have permanent press back then either.
No, right. Everything was cotton and they were
and they lasted.
They were a bear.
But they lasted.
They lasted forever. Yeah. So anyhow, so that's kind of like my little bougie idea to kind of get your linen closet back into play. Because like I was saying earlier, between our bed, the boys' beds, the RV beds, the extra beds, and I like a white bed. I love clean white sheets. I like a white duvet. I like that very spa approach to my bed. So. And
Roberta had a nice comment.
Well, hi, Patty.
Hi, Patty.
Oh, thank you. The quilt behind us. You can now sign up February 15th. It's virtual. It's called Mix and Match Quilting. And we used our scan and cut to cut all our pieces. But if you have a Cricut or a Silhouette, it's SVG files. So Sharon's going to be doing the class with me. We're going to be doing simple machine applique, right? Which is what that is, with a fun decorative stitch. Or you can do the embroidery version. So it's $25 for the cut files, the template files, the class, or it's $30 for the template files, the cut files, and embroidery.
Nice.
Right. So you go to amysews.com, go to individual classes and you can sign up there. There's also a virtual design center from Brother. If you have a Stellaire, a Luminaire, a 10 needle that has design center in it, that virtual class is up there. And then Jim and I are going to be doing a 2-day serger. We're going to.
Jamie Silva.
Sorry
Well,
about that.
hello. Sorry about that. I had my phone on Do Not Disturb too. Where was I go? So
The
2
2-day
days.
serger.
Yeah, you can tell them about that.
Okay,
That's
we're
fine.
doing a 2-day serger event here in the store, hands-on. Day 1 is for anybody that got a serger for Christmas or got one and unfortunately still hasn't taken out of the box yet.
Right.
So it's a basic 101. This is your serger. This is how to thread it and do all the basic setup
Right.
stitches.
This is what all these pieces and parts mean and do terminology.
And all the little caps and everything come and all the nets and everything. So we'll go through all that. So very basic beginner 101. So anybody that just bought a serger and needs that first class, or anybody that needs a refresher, it's open for them. And then day 2 is technique, how to start a seam, how to finish the seam, how to turn a corner outside and inside.
Corner.
All that
Some
fun stuff.
Basic construction techniques.
Yeah, shearing and kind of stuff like that.
Yeah.
All the basic stuff.
So although we do not have the full calendar at amybachman.com up and running, there's individual classes at Amy Sews. After we get this one done in February, we're going to do Jim's Last Supper, the crochet embroidery project. And then we're looking at doing a retreat in October, a travel retreat, a couple hours from here. There's a lot on the schedule. PJ's coming in to finish things up today. So go to amybachman.com. You can check out what we have posted as of now for the classes. Lori has this cute 3D embroidered house coming up in January.
Oh, nice.
And then Amy Sews, you can sign up for the mix match quilt. And it takes 4 fabrics. And anytime you sign up for an online class, you'll get an email, thank you for signing up. And then you're going to get an email that says, this is how you're going to find us. And then you're going to get a reminder email. This is how you're going to find us. So the class is recorded. So once you purchase it from Amy Sews, you'll just log in, like you log into Embroidery Garden or you log into anywhere else. And then all the classes you purchase are in your library. Those of you who purchase the Crystal Workshop that also get the scan and cut subscription box or the serger subscription box, that class is now in your library. Ed moved those over if you're a Amy Sews member. So we're excited about that. Oh, perfect. She signed up for the tea towel applique of the month. Those are shipping out now. They've been shipping, so that's good. So if you want to join our applique tea towel of the month, Sharon does it's a cute tea towel every month. You get the kit. There's a pattern if you like to trace, and then basic applique. And now we've added machine embroidery. So Marianne Campbell already got her machine embroidery one done. So I was all excited. So it's just $24.95. So you don't have to worry about that, right? Let's see what else is going on. The May cruise with Designs by Juju, it's getting full. If you think you want to join us for a 9-day Bermuda, there's lots of sewing on that cruise. And then July with Reen from Embroidery Garden and Stephanie from Caesar America. It's going to be another cutting cruise. So
nice.
That sounds bad, a cutting cruise. So we're good. So, all right, let's see. I subscribed to the Serger Box class. Wasn't sure how to watch the live. Recording works fine for me. How do I watch the live broadcast? Doris, then the third Tuesday, right?
Yes.
The third Tuesday. If you go to amysews.com and then you go to your library, you'll see a class with a little arrow. Just click on the arrow and it opens up the live video. That's how you watch it. The box openings on the second Tuesday are for everybody. I'm just live on Facebook and YouTube, and I just ramble like I'm doing now. So
on the third of the month, it's by subscribers only.
Yes. So no, you can hang out live with us. We love it when people are live because we can answer questions direct then, and it makes it easy. So, but anyhow, get your linens out, get your little linen wraps, make them all bougie and beautiful. You know, add them with a gift so they know what kind of sheets they have, and
think that's a cute idea.
Yeah, it's another way to get organized. You could band your towels too. Like, you know, we all grew up with guest towels. So if they're banded, a good chance your family won't take them.
And you know what? That's a nice way to do it. As opposed to embroidering on the towel guest, you could put anything on the towel and just have that band around it that says
Right.
guest.
Like when people come and stay, if like you fill a basket in their room, you know, with the towels and things like that, it would be a nice way to present that. So let's see. All right, Connie's still having trouble selecting a pattern size to print from the serger box. She has AAR DC.
I'm not. Well, if they'll do something.
Is that Adobe? Adobe. Unfortunately, I don't use Adobe, so I'm bad at that. Jim printed them all for me. So, yeah, I know you just have to highlight your size.
But that's only if you have the subscription to Adobe.
Yeah, if you have just a downloaded program, that's not going to work. You have to be able to have the cloud version. So, okay, so you have the download. I haven't done it, so I'm embarrassed to say that. A couple of our guests say you just highlight that size.
Yeah, that's what I was
print,
told.
or you eliminate everything else in print. So I apologize for that. So I would reach out to Amanda and Amanda Bundles.
Yeah.
Because I'm sure she knows exactly how to do it since she deals with it every day. And shame on me for not knowing that. So I apologize, Connie. All right, everybody. It's another Make It Monday. So I'm leaving for a cruise Saturday, our Scan and Cut Master Cruise, which I'm super excited about. Make It Monday. What are we doing next Monday, Jim?
We're doing a Scan and Cut.
Oh, we're doing a Scan and Cut project next Monday.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. So it'll probably be filmed.
It's fun.
It'll be filmed. So we just get it uploaded. So
but
yeah,
I'll monitor it when it's up. And
Jim will watch it from home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because we got a different schedule next week.
Yeah, we do. So anyhow. All right. We're thinking about doing a bus trip to the Cleveland IX Center. Jim's teaching there for the original Sewing Quilt Expo. So let me know if you think you want to go. PJ's figuring that out. So.
And you can go to sewexpo.com, get my schedule there, and sign up because classes are filling up. So
yeah. If all 40, 50 of us show up at Jim's class at one time, we're just going to bust in. We're not even going to
and
pay.
heckle. Yeah.
We're not even going to pay. We're just going to show up.
Sounds like
All right, everybody. Have a terrific day because the more you know.
The more you sew.
Bye, everybody.
Bye-bye.